today's practice, there is going to be quite a lot of work on the knees. So I really want you to make sure that you've got plenty of padding under your knees. So maybe fold up a blanket, or if you've got a double mat, fold that around. Just don't want you to strain your knees. So we're going to start standing up. And once you're standing, just having your feet hip distance apart, and then just sway very gently and slowly from side to side. So just beginning to have the sense of moving like water, fluidly. And just feel the sensations beneath your feet. And coming back to the center, rocking gently forward and back. Weight slightly into the balls of the feet and then the heels. And then come to rest evenly over both of your feet. Have a softness to the knees. Draw down through the tailbone and lengthen up from the crown of your head, closing your eyes. And just take a moment, observe how your body's feeling. Are you still holding on to tightness and tension? Observing your mood and your emotions. Or just acknowledging the way that you feel and turning all of your attention and awareness onto your breath. Noticing the sound of your breath. And as you inhale, feel your heart lifting. And as you exhale, grounding down through your feet. Inhale, lift and lightness. Exhale, grounding and softening. And begin to notice the calming of your mind as you relax behind your forehead, softening your face and releasing any tension from your jaw. Just allowing yourself to come to stillness, stillness of the body, stillness of the mind. And when we take the time to acknowledge and accept the way that we're feeling, it begins to allow ourselves to create more space, to bring spaciousness into the body and into the mind. And that's what we're really working with on this practice today. And spaciousness allows stillness. With your eyes closed, drop your chin down towards your chest. As you inhale, right ear towards your right shoulder, slowly lifting your chin, and then bring your left ear towards your left shoulder, chin to chest. A very gentle circle of your head moving into your neck, no strain at all. Everything relaxed and soft. If you notice a particular point of tension, just slow it down, maybe stop and take an extra breath. And one more circle, and you find your chin to your chest, reversing the direction, inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. And take one more circle. And your chin's back to your chest, lengthen up from the crown of the head, opening your eyes, bring your palms together, interlace your fingers and move through your wrists. And then relaxing your arms down by your sides. So we're going to really work with the breath now to bring space into the lungs. So as you inhale, relax your shoulders, take your arms high above your head. And as you exhale, draw the thumbs down the center line of your body. Inhale, lifting. Exhaling, really focusing on the space you're creating in your lungs. Lovely, big, deep inhale and slow exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And this time, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Again, interlace the fingers. Press your palms forward and up. Exhale, release your arms down to your sides. Inhale, palms forward and up. Try to keep the rib cage in. Exhale. Inhale, palms forward and up. And exhale. Well, this time, palms forward and up. Take a very gentle drawing to the right, creating space in the left side. Inhale to center, exhaling to the right, space to the left. Right, other way, sorry. Back to center and release your arms down to your sides. Hands to prayer, palms forward and up. Exhale to the right, the center, to the left. Center, releasing down. And one more time, forward and up. Exhale to the right, to the center, to the left. Center, release your arms down, bringing your hands back to prayer. As you inhale, take your arms wide, lift your heart, look up, gentle back bend. And as you exhale, cross your arms, hold on to opposite shoulders, chin to chest, a slight rounding in the spine. Inhale as you open, and exhale as you cross the arms, giving yourself a little hug. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. And one more, inhale. And exhale, relaxing your arms by your sides. We're going to work with Viloma breath now. 3 separate inhales followed by a slow controlled exhale. We move the arms to create space in the diaphragm. So your first inhale, lift your arms parallel to the floor, breathing into your belly. Then breathe into your chest as you open your arms wide. Then breathing into your shoulders as you lift your arms high. As you exhale, slowly release your arms down to the side. So the exhale is slower than the 3 separate inhales. Inhale belly, inhale chest, inhale shoulders, and slowly exhaling. Belly, chest, shoulders, exhale. So this time you're going to hold at the top of the inhale. So breathe into your belly, breathe into your chest, breathe into your shoulders. Hold your inhale, close your eyes, and lift your gaze to the middle of your forehead. So this encourages the upward movement of energy. And exhale, slowly releasing your arms down. And one more, belly, chest, shoulders hold, close your eyes, lift your gaze. And exhale. And just bring your breathing back to a nice, even rhythm. Take your feet a little wider now, and we'll come to knocking on the door of life. So just let the back of the hand tap into your kidneys as you swing your arms. You're moving from the navel so as you take the weight into the right foot and twist to the right, you can lift the heel of the left foot. Just feel that weight transfer. And this also brings an inward rotation of the leg when you're lifting the heel. Now we'll change it to an outward rotation. So as you take the weight, you lift the heel and you spin the arms. So you're feeling that outward rotation of the foot where the toe is lifting. And when you're ready, come slowly back to the center. Take your fingertips and tap into the top of your head. This is called the Byway Point, which is an energy point into the body. Tapping down the back of your head, tapping up, back up to the crown of the head. And using your index finger and thumb, pinching from the inside of your eyebrow along the eyebrow line to the outside, inside, to outside, again, inside to outside. Using that same pinching fingers, take the top of your ear and pull the air up. Take the side of your ear, pull the air back, and take the lobes of your ear and pull down. Top of the ear, pull up. Sides of the ear, pull back. Lobes of the ear, pull down. And then massaging with 2 fingers, index finger, middle finger, into that strong chewing joint. This really is a joint that is affected a lot by tension. A lot of arthritis in this joint as well. So just give it a little massage, releasing. Using little light fists, tapping into your chest. Tapping down the outside of your arm, over your little finger, thumb to the inside of the arm, outside of the arm, inside, outside, to inside. Take the palm of the hand, tap from your armpit to your waist, armpit to waist, armpit to waist. And the other side, tap down the outside of your arm, up the inside, outside, inside. And one more. Taking the open hand from the armpit to the waist, armpit to waist, armpit to waist. And little fists again, just tapping into your kidneys. And use your open hands now, rubbing inward circle of the kidneys. And from here, we're just going to bend forward, slide your hands down over your glutes, and then rub into your hamstrings from the top of your legs, massaging down to the knees, massage the backs of your knees, down your calf muscle, really giving your ankles a good rub, rubbing around your ankles, rubbing the tops of your feet, rub up the inside of your legs, through the groin, clockwise around your abdomen. And release the hands down. So feel a little wider again. So as you inhale, taking your arms high. As you exhale, so you're going to pass a ball to someone behind you through your legs. So you're reaching your hands back. Then as you inhale, lift up, take a big circle of your arms, place the palms of your hands to your kidneys. Exhale, gentle back bend. So again, keep the knees soft. Take it as much as you can, or as you feel like. Standing back to center, lift your arms high. And again, threading through, reaching behind. Inhale, big circle. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, threading through. Inhale, circle. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale again, reaching behind. Inhale, circle your arms, palms to your kidneys. Press the hips forward, lift the heart, look up. Come back to standing as you lift your arms high. Exhale, reaching behind. Inhale, circle. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, lift the arms. And last time, reaching through. Circle your arms. Back bend. Come back to standing. And release your arms down to your sides. So we're going to move the stars now in the sky qigong movement. So taking your right hand out to the side, left hand on your belly. So keep your gaze on your right hand. Take the right hand to the outside of your left knee. And as you inhale, lift the hand all the way up and over the right shoulder. Pluck a star from the sky. Move it across the sky. Place it to the other side. Come back to center. Pressing your palm down the center line. And just visualizing this beautiful white light, the starlight drawing down through your body. Placing the right palm to your belly, left hand to the side. Reach across to the outside of your right knee. Lifting up over your left shoulder, pluck a star, move it across the sky, place it to the other side, back to center and starlight through the body. Taking your hand out, reach to the opposite knee, reaching high above your right shoulder, pluck the star, move across the sky, back to the center, starlight. The side, reach across the body. Take it up high, across the sky, to the center, and starlight through the body. With your feet hip distance apart, take your clearing, gathering vibrant energy. And exhale, releasing any stagnation. Inhaling energy and exhale, releasing all the things that are blocking this sense of spaciousness. And one more time, inhale and exhale. From the front of your mat, inhale, lengthen all the way up. Exhale, folding forward or rolling forward, chin on your chest, roll down through your spine, palm to the floor, head to knee. Inhale to your fingertips, flat back, look forward. Exhale, head towards your knee. Inhaling, flat back. Exhaling. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale, lightly stepping back to plank, dropping your knees, flatten your feet, and circle your hips. And so really visualize your movements like water flowing, maybe swirling, maybe a wave-like movement, but softness to your movement. Circling back the other way. And stopping in the center, both your feet to the left, right foot on top. Draw back to child's pose. Look under your left armpit. Inhale your feet to the right, left foot on top. Exhale, look under your right armpit. Inhale to the left. Exhale. To the right. Exhale. The left. Exhale. And to the right. Coming back to all fours into cat, tucking your tailbone, draw your belly in, press up between your shoulder blades, chin to chest. Inhaling into cows, your tailbone tilts up, belly draws down, heart lifts, look forward. Exhale, rounding into cat. Again, have this visualization of a wave movement in your spine. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhaling to cat. Inhale. And exhale. This time inhaling into cow. As you exhale into cat, press your hips back towards your heels. And as you come into cow, draw your chest forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round your spine, pressing away. Inhale forward. Exhale. One more circle. Drawing back to child's pose, your head hovering, swaying your spine. So really take a moment to visualize the seaweed as it moves in the current of the ocean, moving in all directions. And coming back to the center, pressing up to all fours, fingers spread wide, tuck your toes, lifting your hips high to downward dog and walk through your feet. So beginning with the awareness to the feet as you lift your heels high, pressing all 5 toes into the mat, so really stretching through the toe joints, through the soles of the feet. Might feel nice to roll the toes, and you can just play with that. And then begin to move any way at all to feel a sense of space. With your hips behind your head low, slowly walk your feet forward until your belly rests on your thighs. Keep your hands lightly on the mat and sway your body. And again, we're just going to come into a lovely free movement. So just begin to bend the knees, swaying, anything at all that feels nice. I like to lift the toes, turn the feet, and just feel that stretch coming into the backs of the legs, bending down, anything at all. As long as the movement's not forced, it's easy. Bring your feet back to hip distance apart, belly on your thighs. Hold on to each elbow as you come to stillness, really noticing the softness in your face, your neck, your shoulders. Placing your left hand to the floor, soften your left knee. Inhale, lift your right arm high. As you exhale, circle your right arm down to the mat, softening your right knee. Inhale, lift your left arm high. Exhale, circle the arm down. Inhale, lifting, opening the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale, heels together, knees wide. As you come into your squat, just be mindful of your knees. Keep your hands to the mat, lift your hips and look to your knees. Back to your squat. Lifting your hips. Into your squat. Lift your hips, heels behind your toes, chin on your chest as you roll up through your spine. As you come to standing, take your arms wide, interlace your hands, press your palms up. Exhale, a gentle drawing to the right, to the center, to the left. To the center, hands to prayer. Take the hands down the center line of the body, drop your chin onto your chest, roll down through your spine, palms to the mat, head to knee. Inhale, fingertips. Exhale, head to knee, stepping your left leg back, left knee to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms high, interlace your fingers, press your palms towards the ceiling. Now you're going to gently lean back here so there's no weight on your right foot and you're beginning to feel a stretch into the left hip flexor. Now very slowly draw over slightly to the right, so bending towards the bent knee, but keep leaning back. Back to the center, right hand to the inside of your right foot, and circle your left arm up. Left hand underneath your left shoulder, lift your right arm high. Try to keep the ball of your right foot to the mat. Release your right hand to the inside, swing your right leg back, tuck your toes as you come into child's pose. Stretch the soles of your feet. Inhale, rounding your spine. Flatten your feet, let your hips draw forward, shoulder blades draw down, heart lifting, looking up. Just an easy upward dog. Drop your chin, round your spine, tuck your toes, child's pose. Rounding forward, flatten your feet, upward dog. Drawing back, toes are tucked, child's pose. Forward, upward dog. And one more, tucking your toes, child's pose. Rounding forward, upward dog. Just keep your feet flat as you draw back to child's pose. Come back to all fours and into downward dog. Hips lifting high, navel drawing in and up again. Always staying with a little bit of movement until you feel ready for stillness. The sensations in your body will tell you when you're ready to stay still. On your inhale, left step forward, right knee to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms, interlace your fingers and press your palms up, gently leaning back so you feel the stretch in the front of the right leg. And then draw over to the left. To the center, bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot, circle your right arm up. Right hand underneath your right shoulder, lift your left arm, try to keep the ball of the left foot down. Release your left hand, swing your left leg back, tucking your toes, child's pose. Rounding forward into cat. Now fluidly just flatten the feet, draw the hips down, relax your shoulders, lift your heart, maybe lift off the knees. Drawing back into child's pose, toes touch. Forward, flatten your feet, upward dog. Drawing back, toes touch, child's pose. Forward, upward dog. Drawing back, child's pose. And one more, rounding forward into upward dog. Keep your feet flat, draw back to child's pose. To all fours, downward dog. You want to feel a sense of lightness, as though your hips are lightly being lifted up, and then your sitting bones are being drawn back, creating length and space in your spine. So the less thoughts we have going through the head, the more space we create for a stillness of mind. If the thoughts are coming in thick and fast, let them go. Just acknowledge that you're thinking, but let it go. Bring it back to the breath. Come right up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Look forward like you walk, step, or jump forward. Exhale, head to knee, chin on your chest. Round up through your spine, taking your arms wide. Interlace your hands. Press your palms up. Exhaling to the right, to the center, to the left. The center, hands to prayer, roll down through your spine, chin to chest, head to knee. Inhale, fingertips. Exhale, head to knee, left step back, left knee to the mat. So we're going to draw back into a half split. So that's not a runner's hurdle. We want the left hip on top of the left knee. Inch your right foot forward and then lift the toes of your right foot. Pull back on your right hip crease. And just bring your awareness to the back of your right leg. Nice. Slowly bring the toes of your right foot to the mat. Feel how that changes the stretch into the front of the leg. Especially into the shin, the ankle. Now bend into your right leg, lift the sole of your right foot and extend your right leg all the way back. Crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Very lightly step your right foot to the outside of your right hand and then lift your right hand to the inside of the knee. So you're going to draw your head towards your right knee. As you exhale, push the knee gently away and swing your head back. So drawing in on your inhale and exhale, pressing away. So making the movement fluid, flowing. Again, if these movements don't feel like that, if they feel as though they're creating tension and tightness, then just make it smaller. One more. And when you draw back again, lift, press the inside of the right knee away, lift the inside edge of the foot, draw your head back over your left shoulder, relax your face, and just notice where your breath is. As your breath become a little shallow, just keep with the smoothness of your breath. Release your right hand, swing your right leg back, just keeping your feet flat in child's pose. So as we come up to all fours, lift your feet and cross your ankles. As you exhale, release down onto the mat. Uncross your feet, tops of the feet to the mat as you lift into low cobra. Release to the mat, chin to chest, and roll back to child's pose. Forward, feet lifted, ankles crossed, releasing down. Uncross your feet, baby cobra. Child's pose, and one more. All fours, feet lifted, release to the mat. Uncross your feet, baby cobra, release. Child's pose. All fours and into downward dog. So anytime you're feeling downward dog is too strong, just come back to child's pose. Both are recovery postures. And on your inhale, left step forward, right knee to the mat. Draw your right hip back in line with your right knee. Inch your left foot forward, lifting the toes of your left foot. Pull back on your left hip crease. And bring the toes of your left foot to the mat, stretching through the shin, the ankle of the left foot. Bending into your left leg, lift your left foot, extend the left leg back, lengthen, and lightly step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Left hand to the inside of your left knee, draw your head towards your left knee, and then swing away, head over your right shoulder towards your left knee, and swing away. Just notice your hips gently swaying from side to side, drawing in and pressing away. And the next time your head's back over your shoulder, just hold it there, press the left knee away, lengthen through the spine, lift the inside edge of the foot if that's okay in your body. And then release your left hand, swing your left leg back, child's pose. And this time as we come up to all fours, lift the feet, cross the ankles. We'll take a half press up, wherever that might be for you. Then all the way to the mat, uncross your feet, baby cobra. Release. Child's pose. So try to make the movements flowing to all fours, feet cross, half press up, all the way down. Uncross your feet, baby cobra. Child's pose. One more. Feet crossed, half press up, all the way down. Uncross your feet, baby cobra. Release. This time as you come to child's pose, just take your knees a little wider, big toes to touch. Sink your sitting bones back to your heels. And we'll take a nice deep balloon breathing. So balloon breathing is breathing deeply into the whole of your diaphragm, feeling your belly, your lower back, the sides of your ribs expanding. When you inhale and slowly deflating on your exhale. Really feeling the sensation through the kidneys as you inhale. One more. And back to all fours and into downward dogs. Just find the smoothness of your breath. And right up onto your toes, bending your knees, look forward, lightly walk, step or jump forward. Exhale, head to knee, chin on your chest, round up through your spine, take your arms wide, interlace your fingers, press your palms high, exhaling to the right, to the center, to the left. To the center, hands down the center line of the body, roll down through your spine, head to knee. Inhale, fingertips. Exhale, head to knee, stepping your left leg back, left knee to the mat. So you want to turn your left foot towards the right side. So the foot might come off the right side of your mat, and then windmill your left arm up and open into warrior two arms. So the left foot is out at an angle, just gives you more stability. Really working on the inner thigh here of the right leg. So keep the right knee drawing towards the little toe of the right foot. Turn your right palm up, peaceful warrior. And bring in your right elbow to your thigh, or take the right hand to the inside of the foot and lift your left arm. Now from here, circle your left arm down. So you're going to take your left hand off the left side of the mat, reach your right hand towards the left-hand corner of the mat. So your arms are in downward dog arms. Drop your head and just feel again that stretch into the right inner thigh. From here, walk your hands across the long end of the mat towards the back end of your mat. Your right leg will naturally straighten. Plant your left hand at the back end of the mat and lift your right arm. So you're coming into side opening. Option to lift the right leg parallel to the floor. The next option is to bend the knee, take the top of your foot and kick your heel away from your body. But really observe what these options do. If they make the breath really shallow, if your face becomes tight, just stay with the option where you can breathe, where you can create space. Straighten your right leg, lift your right arm, bring your right foot to the floor, circle your right arm down, walk back across the long end of the mat. So you come back into your lunge, left foot behind your left knee, and swing your right leg back, child's pose. Coming back to all fours, step your left leg forward, turn your right foot off to the left side of the mat, windmill your arms into warrior two. Turn the left palm up, peaceful warrior. The side angle, so that might be the elbow here, and reach your right arm, or the left hand might slide to the inside of your left foot. Circle your right arm down, right hand off the right side of the mat, left hand reaches to the right hand corner of the mat. Drop your head, downward dog arms. Now walking across the long end of the mat, your left leg will straighten, plant your right hand, lift your left arm, side opening. Option to lift the left leg parallel to the floor. And final option is to bend the knee, kick the heel away from your body, draw your head back. Straighten your left leg, lift your left arm, bring your left foot to the floor, circle your left arm down, walking back across the long end of the mat. Come into the lunge, straighten the right foot behind your right knee, swing your left leg back, knees nice and wide, big toes to touch, and 3 balloon breaths. Coming back to all fours. So we'll just come into moon flow from here. Tuck your toes, lifting into downward dog. Slowly into plank. Chaturanga, either from your knees or full chaturanga to the mat. Flatten your feet. Breathe into your belly as you lift your chest, high cobra. Drop your chin, round your spine. Child's pose. To all fours. Downward dog. Plank. Chaturanga. High cobra. Child's pose. Inhale, fours. Exhale, downward dog. Into plank. Chaturanga. High cobra. Child's pose. So as the inhale turns into the exhale, one movement turns into the next. Downward dog. Plank. Chaturanga. High cobra. Child's pose. 2 more. Downward dog. Plank. Chaturanga. High cobra. Child's pose. All fours. Downward dog. Plank. Exhale. High cobra. Child's pose. To all fours and into downward dog. So just take a few breaths here. So the next part of the practice is a little challenging. If you don't feel like that today, remember just stay with the first flow. So lifting up your right leg, stepping your right leg forward, take the weight into your right foot and lift your left leg high. Bring your left knee to the back of the right knee, bend into the right knee, and inhale, lift it high. Draw the left knee in and lift it high. So really feel the core engaging here as you draw the knee in. One more. Lift your left leg high. So you're going to just take the arms out wide, come right up into your fingertips. And maybe you can try here to balance by lifting the arms. So just see how that feels. Place the palms back to the mat, shoulder distance apart. Now you're going to step your left leg off to the right, but bring the left thigh behind the right thigh. Bring the outside edge of the left foot to the floor. Plant your left palm and lift your right arm. So I'll just show you from another direction if you're not getting that. Release your right hand, step your left leg all the way back, step your right leg back to plank, chaturanga, high cobra, child's pose. So all fours, downward dog, lifting your left leg high, stepping your left leg forward. Weight into your left foot, lift your right leg high, right knee to the back of your left knee, and lift. Draw it in and lift, in and lift. Draw it in. One more. Draw it in, lift and hold. Take your arms out wide, right onto your fingertips, and maybe just stay here or have a little play with lifting the hands. Place the palms back to the mat. Step your right leg off the left side of the mat. Rest on the outside edge of your right foot. Right palm to the mat and lift your left arm. So this is a strong stretch here in the left glute. It's a really difficult muscle to stretch. Release your left hand, big step back with your right leg. Align with your right hip, step your left leg back, chaturanga, high cobra, and child's pose. So just take a little breath. And as you come up to all fours, bring your left knee forward, chin to chest, round your spine. And then as you inhale, press the sole of the left foot up, lift your chest, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, knee forward. Inhale, lift the sole of your foot. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, hold. Straighten your left leg. Bring your forearms to the mat and then lift your left leg as high as you can. Keeping your left leg straight, placing foot to the floor, so tuck your toes, press your left heel away, step your right leg back and come into low plank. So nice and strong. You can drop the knees here if it's too strong for you. Keep the crown of your head drawing forward, press up between your shoulder blades. Take the weight into your right forearm, bring your heels to the right, toes to the left, and lift your left arm, slow side plank. Always option to keep the right knee down. Release it back into low plank. And just bring your left knee down, your right knee down. Press your hips back towards your heels. Bring your palms together and drop the thumbs to the base of your neck. So you want to walk your elbows forward. Feel that stretch in the triceps. Release the hands down. Press up to all fours, bringing your right knee forward, chin to chest. Inhale, sole of the right foot lifts, look forward. Exhale, rounding. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. Lift and hold, straighten your right leg. Bring your forearms to the floor and then lift your right leg as high as you can, your right foot. Keep your right leg straight. Place the ball of the foot, the toes tucked. Press your right heel away. Step your left leg back, low plank. Option to drop the knees. Weight to the left forearm, heels to the left, toes to the right. Lift your right arm, low side plank. Release it down, low plank, breathe, hold. As you bring your knees down, you bring them forward. Place both knees down, sink your sitting bones back, bring the thumbs to the base of the neck, walk your elbows forward, child's pose. Release your hands down, press slowly up to all fours, fingers wide, tuck your toes, lifting lightly into downward dog. Take a few breaths. Lifting your right leg high. On your inhale, step your right leg forward, bring your left knee to the mat, and draw back to runner's hurdle. And as you come forward to your lunge, draw your fingers back into arrow lunge. Inhale, lift your arms high. Take your hands to either side of your front foot and lift your left leg high. Weight to the right foot. Now, big step back with your left leg as you lift your chest into Crescent Lunge. Press the palms together, interlace your fingers, palms to the ceiling. Gently lean back. Take the weight off the right foot. Feel the stretch in the front of the left thigh. Maybe a little bend over towards the right. Watch your balance. And a wee challenge is just to lift the left heel slowly up and down. Back to the center, left heel down, open into warrior two. And on your inhale, lightly lift into star, facing the long end of your mat. So 5-pointed star, navel, tips of the fingers, soles of the feet. Now, as your toes are wider than your heels, knees draw over the feet as you come into horse stance. Bring your arms parallel to the floor, lift your fingertips up and press your palms away. Coming back into star. Turn your feet to face the front end of your mat, lift off the back heel into Crescent Lunge. Weight into your right foot and come into warrior three. Extend the arms behind. Relax your shoulders. Now your left leg is going to step behind the right leg off the right side of the mat. Lift your arms high, hold your left wrist and draw it over to the right. Gazing down to your left foot. And into your curtsy, bend the knees, belly on your right thigh, drop your head low, lift your hands high. Step your feet together, lift your arms high, palms down the center line of the body, chin to chest, roll down through your spine. Inhale, fingertips. Exhale, head to knee, lightly stepping back to downward dog. And again, recovery, take a few breaths. Lifting your left leg high, stepping your left leg forward, right knee to the mat, draw back to runner's hurdle. As you come into your lunge, draw the hands behind, arrow lunge. Lift your arms high, crescent. Hands to either side of your left foot, weight to the left foot. Lift the right leg high. Step your right leg back, lift your chest, interlace your hands, press your palms up, lean back. Draw gently over to the left. And the challenge is to just lift the heel of the right foot up and down. And that should really feel, you should feel this in the right hip flexor. Psoas muscle. Back to the center, right heel comes down, open into warrior two. The 5-pointed star. The horse stance. Press your palms away. Lift your fingertips. Shoulders above your hips. Knees drawing over your feet. Maybe lift the heel of your right foot. Release. Left foot. Release, and maybe lifting both of your heels. Release into 5-pointed star. Turn to face the front end of the mat off the right heel into your crescent lunge. And launching or lightly floating into warrior 3. Shoulders away from your ears. Right leg, body parallel to the floor, hips and shoulders squaring. So really being aware of that sense of strength. Now your right leg crosses behind the left leg, over the left side of the mat. Lift your arms high, hold your right wrist and draw it over to the left. Space in the right side of your body. Into curtsy, belly on the left thigh, lift the arms, drop the head low. Step the feet together, lift your arms high. Thumbs down the center line, rolling down your spine. And just walk your feet back to plank. Drop your knees and come into Makrasana, turning your toes out. Rest your head on your hands. Maybe your heart's beating a little faster, so just focus on the slow, easy rhythm of your breath. Bringing your feet back together, hands under your shoulders. So if you want to just roll onto your back from here, or if that means you're facing the wrong way, just press up to all fours and make your way onto your back. And once you're lying down, hug your knees into your chest. Keeping your knees bent, bring the soles of your feet to the floor. Straighten out your left leg and draw the right knee out to the right. Bring the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. So you're going to hook the fingers. So just make little claws with your fingers and hook the top of the top joint of the hands. And bring the hands behind your head. Draw your elbows down, both shoulders down. Draw the left hip down. Really feel a sense of opening through the front of the body. And you're lying down tree pose. It's always nice to do this posture lying down to really get a sense of what we're trying to achieve while we're standing in tree. Now just gently walk your shoulders towards the right and draw your right elbow towards your right knee. Keep the left elbow down and just feel that space in the left side of the body. Now release your hands to your sides. Bring your shoulders back to the center. Use your right hand to guide your right knee up. And then lift your right foot towards the ceiling and place your hands behind the right leg. So I'm going to gently draw the thigh towards the chest. Now from here, you may be able to slide your hands up towards the ankle, or maybe you need to slide the hands a little lower to create space. So really notice the sensations. You don't want to bend the knee. You want the knee straight without the knee being locked. There's always what they call a micro bend in the knee. Slide your left hand down onto your left hip. Very slowly bring your right leg out to the right. So as soon as you feel the left hip pressing up into your left hand, you've gone far enough. So it might just be a tiny little movement out So don't worry how far you're coming. You'll notice the sensations. We're just working to create space wherever you're at today. And slowly bring the foot back to the center. Bend the knee. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee and pull it across your body. Your right hip will roll up. Both shoulders on the mat. Turn your head to the right. Close your eyes. Now just take your time now to really notice where you still hold on subconsciously. Is your face and jaw relaxed? Is your neck and shoulders, are they soft? Have you let go through your belly? Legs heavy? If you've had a back injury, it's really difficult to let go. Subconsciously, you will always be holding on, trying to protect that injury. So this is your chance to just consciously go through and relax. Head to the center, bring your knee back to the center, place the sole of your right foot to the floor, bend up your left leg, and then straighten your right leg. Bring the left knee out to the left, hook your fingers, place your hands behind your head, shoulders, elbows, right hip, left knee, all drawing towards the mat. Feel a sense of opening. And then walking your shoulders to the left. Draw your left elbow towards the left knee. Bring your right elbow down. Awareness to creating space in the right side. Release your hands to your sides. Bring your shoulders back to the center. Use your left hand to guide your left knee up. And then lift your left foot high. Interlace your hands behind the left leg. Draw the thigh forward if you can. Maybe slide the hands up, or you may need to slide them down. Breathe. Really focus the flow of your breath into the back of your left leg. And your right hand slides down to your right hip bone and the left leg draws out to the left. I use the left hand here to take the weight to guide it down. No risk of going too far. Keep the shoulders down. And slowly bring it back to the center. Bend the knee, right hand over your left knee. Pull it across your body. Both shoulders on the mat. Turn your head to the left. Closing your eyes. Again, consciously going through, relaxing each part of the body and noticing where you didn't even realize you were holding on. Bringing your knee back to the center, bending up both of your knees, hug your knees into your chest. A little rock of your knees side to side and front to back. Now keep your lower back pressing into the mat. Lift your feet above your hips. Take your arms out wide, palms facing up. Eyes are closed, your simple inversion. Tuning into the sensations as your body re-energizes. Now hug your knees to your chest. With your knees bent, feet to the floor, making sure you stay warm, that you keep the warmth, your internal heat, and then taking your legs out wide to the sides, heels wider than your hips. So arms slightly away from the body, backs of the hands to the mat, palms facing up, lifting the shoulder blades and feel them melting down onto the mat. And notice how that lengthens the back of the neck, closing your eyes for Shavasana. Feeling a wave of relaxation coming up through your body, using your exhale to release any tension. Softening your toes, the soles of your feet, your heels. Relax your calf muscles, your knees, your thighs, and feel a heaviness in your hips. Relax the tips of your fingers, palms of your hands, your wrists, up to your elbows and into your shoulders. Relaxing the muscles of your back, your abdomen and your chest, your whole body soft, heavy and relaxed. Releasing any tension from your neck and your face. Relaxing your forehead, eyebrows, eyebrow center. Eyes are closed and heavy. Relax your cheeks. Release any tension from your jaw. And feel a softening in the roof of your mouth. Awareness to your breath. As you inhale, your belly rises. As you exhale, your belly falls. Inhale, your belly rises. Exhale, your belly falls. Keeping your mind on the ease of your breath, the gentle rise and fall of your belly, resisting the urge to move. And just bringing your awareness back to your room, back to your physical body, deepening your breath. A little movement into your fingers and toes. Slowly drawing your heels together and lengthen your arms behind your head, nice and long in your spine. Walking your heels towards your hips, hug your knees to your chest. Very slowly circling your knees. Back the other way. With your knees bent, feet to the floor, rolling to your right hand side, hands to prayer. Relaxed body and calm mind. Your eyes closed, left hand to the floor, slowly making your way up to sitting. Drawing your heart above your pelvis and your head above your heart, long in your spine. Take a little moment to notice the stillness of your mind, the stillness of your body, connected by your breath. Thank yourself for making time for this practice. Thank everyone who connected with you. And thank you for allowing me to be part of your practice. Circling your arms wide, palms facing up. Trust your palms will meet high above your head. Look up to your thumbs. Thumbs to the crown of your head. Third eye. Heart center. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Namaste. Thank you.